ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸತೀಶ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವೇ ಟು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ GSN ಮೈಸೂರಿನಿಂದ. The today content is nothing but the media what I am using to present my voice in front of you and the voice which generated within me. That is nothing but the when you are taking a selfie, the expression what you are going to provide is going to generate from your inner soul consciousness, whereas the quality of the picture is captured through the camera or the mobile, right? That is nothing but directly straight away we are moving with the content at the topic of the day, that is camera versus character. My dear all well wishers and dear beloved friends, the camera always going to capture the moment which going to generated or presented in front of it, that's it. But the appearance or the postures we can say those are nothing but the quality of our feelings, our expressions we can say. Though when we are dealing in front of camera, we may going to act a few unfair or not valid things also. That is what the theme we can say, the fake presentation in front of the media. So there is a question before what we are discussing. In the olden days, when there is a photography means the people going to feel shy and they are going to say no, not required, we are not interested in that. But nowadays small kids are very much interested on that particular theme, that is called camera or media. Why we are talking about this topic today? Camera versus character is nothing but very simply the character of a person has to be used to present itself or present himself in front of a camera, that's it. But just for the camera's sake we shall not perform our behavior. That means many things are happening in your life just for the media's sake. People are doing some things and analyzing. Best example for this is when someone doing the work in the field, they by wearing gloves and some other weapons, etc., etc., in the name of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Swachh Karnataka, Swachh Mysore, like etc., they used to give a force to the camera. Originally, whether they are true workers or whether they are putting their effort honestly, that is a question to be discussed here, my dear friends. So we are moving with the CCTV footages or CCTV camera securities, etc., etc. Our character shall not be checked through camera. That means when there is a doubt on the particular character, by the time only maximum of the cases we are going to use the medias. But nowadays people are showing dual personality. Two personalities are appearing. That is when in front of camera their behavior is different. When there is no camera, their behavior is another way. That is nothing but we shall not act as per the camera or just for the camera. We should act as per our character. The each and everything what we are going to observe via media, or it may be a television screen or it may be any film, etc., etc. So if when someone doing some social service related content on media, are they are true social workers? At the same time, the classes which going to happen in front of a camera, whether the quality of that particular person is going to be a same thing even though in absence of camera. These kind of questions generates the good comparative account for the character and camera. What we are suggesting here is kindly don't work for the camera, let us work for the character. If the character is genuine, the camera is not required only, to be frank. The many cases what we are seeing at newspaper or in the TV screens, etc., etc., what they are dealing just for the episode or just for one news to campaign their particular brand or particular content, they are acting just in front of camera. Yes, of course, maximum of the characters what we are seeing nowadays are actors only. All human beings, one or the other way, they are acting. But what is the percentage of acting? Whether it is need to focus on that. Instead of focusing on camera, let us focus on our character, which is going to be much more useful for the upcoming days and much more useful message for the upcoming generations as well. Dear well wishers, the many examples we have seen in the form of leaders or in the form of any other persons who are taking care of the photos and all. So we should think about the personalities rather than the photo. We should think about the motto rather than a photo. We should think about the soul site instead of website. We should think about the character instead of the camera. It may be any number of pixel we can. It may be a multi-level or multi-branded mobile camera, or it may be a good quality visual providing camera. Irrespective of the quality of the camera, let us focus about the quality of the character. If the character is good, the camera will be available at any time. But if we are acting just for the camera's sake, our character will not improve, our character will not inspire any other person in the world. That means our personality decides how much valuable you are instead of the camera footages or the camera photos or camera captures, we can say in general. We might have seen the many leaders when they are addressing the press conference, their attitude is different. But in the real life, attitude is also completely different. Very rare cases we are going to see a person who is just like on camera as well as off the camera. If there is no camera also, their character is like that only. In front of camera also, their character is similar. If such a personalities, if you found so those personalities can be considered as a great personalities in this world. So through this, we are sending a message or we are submitting a message to all of our audience, all of our well wishers, is that my dear friends and well wishers, kindly don't work for the camera. Let us work for the character. Let us work for the betterment of the character, and let us work to implement the things what we are having then in the life is concerned. If we are able to be an example, try to be a positive example. Kindly don't be a negative examples for anybody in this world. That is what the major message of the day. If I am willing to become an example, I should try to become a positive example only through character. I shall not become a negative example through cameras, because many questions are appearing nowadays like is the talk or his personality is different in front of camera as well as in absence of camera as well. So let us focus on character rather than camera. Camera will be available at any time if your character is genuine. Through this, we are signing out from the channel Way to Success JSN Mysore. Let us focus on the real personality, not on a tentative picturization of our outlook, or we can say the physical appearance. Instead of that, we have to focus more about the psychological status. That's what the message of the day. Hereby, we are signing out from the channel. Kindly subscribe the channel if you like the content. Thank you. Thank you so much.